Hello to all of my fellow truck and SUV campers out there. I just wanted to provide you guys a quick glimpse into the sleep system that I designed for my 2018 Ford Explorer. But more specifically, the sleep system was designed for those of you who have cars or SUVs where your second row back seats or your seats, they fold down flat, but they are not even with your cargo floor. And so the 2018 Ford Explorer is that way. The third row folds flat down into the cargo bay. Unfortunately, the second row seats, as you can see, do not. They're about 8 inches higher than the cargo area. And so I wanted a sleep system for my vehicle that would address that. Now, I had some criteria for my use case because not all use cases are the same. Some people will build an entire block platform in their SUVs or their trucks and take up their entire area, but they will have a very large sleeping compartment. Sometimes they'll have drawers in the bottom here as well, which is great. Others who are like me, who are people who camp singularly, they may have a single bed sleep system like this, and they will build a wood frame for their sleep system, which is easy to get in and out of, and they'll use either 2x2s or 2x4s for their bed system. Now, my use case is similar. I am a single camper. I do most of my truck camping in the wintertime. I just feel that truck camping offers you a bit more insulation from cold weather. It's not as problematic as far as trying to dry out your gear if you go camping in the snow and your tent and stuff gets wet. I do have 4-season tents. I do use them occasionally, but mainly in wintertime, I like truck camping. Now, with mine, I did not want a solid frame bed system because, number one, as you can see, this sleep system here is 72 inches long. Now, if I have a solid frame system, it'll work and I can easily take it in and out of the vehicle. However, I've got a very large platform that I've got to store somewhere, and whether I lay it flat like this or put it vertically in my garage or whatever, it's going to take up a lot of room. So my criteria for a sleep system were as follows. It had to accommodate one person, it had to be strong, it had to be lightweight, and it had to be modular in the sense that I could easily take it in and out of my truck, and I could easily store it. So this is a system I came up with. So let's take a look at it. Now, for supplies, what I used for this sleep system was 3 2x2 by 3/4 inch plywood boards. And these were all pre-cut 2x2 and 3/4 inch thick. 3/4 inch thick is going to be more than strong enough to handle my size, and I have a stockier athletic built, so I need something that can carry my weight. 3/4 inches works fine. I used 3 steel, or these are brass coated hinges on one panel and 3 on the other panel, which you can't see because they're mounted underneath, and I'll show you why. The other thing that I used was these. I bought 8 adjustable table legs from Amazon. I got 8 of these for like 14 bucks. The ones on the base here, this panel here's the base, those are screwed in. They're fixed place. The ones on the second panel are bolted in. I can easily take them off, and I'll show you why that's important for storage. But let's take a look at this sleep system. So you can see it's very lightweight. It's modular, so I can easily take it in and out of my truck. And what I love most about this is storage-wise, it takes up little room. Let me show you what I'm talking about. As you can see, I now have my sleep system folded up. That is why I put the hinges on the top panel, which is next where my head and shoulders would be. They're on the underside of the panel so that the lid can fold towards me. Whereas the hinges on the midsection and the foot panel are on the top side so that it can fold that way. So basically, I have an accordion style collapsible sleep system that's very lightweight and very strong. Now, to address my Ford Explorer. You can see how I've got an 8-inch difference between my back seat and the cargo. Also, even though my cargo is flat here, the third row, you can see that it has some flex. That's the seats underneath here. You see they move, they flex with weight. So if I put this sleep system in here, it's going to, with the weight, drop down anywhere from 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch, so you won't have a level surface. That is where the adjustable legs come in. As you can see, the legs that are closest to the tailgate versus the legs towards the middle section are not adjusted to the same height. The ones in the middle section are higher. That's to account for the flex in my cargo. Also, in the head panel, the shoulder panel, you will see these small legs. These are adjustable footstool, or like little legs that you can buy for if you have an uneven bar stool or an uneven tile floor for chairs. You can install these on the bottom of your legs of your stools and level things up. And to simply deploy this, you just grab this handle here and it will deploy. And I will show you that now. Now, the reason I put legs on the head panel is, even though my seat folds down flat, there's cushion and there's fabric here. You can see there is flex. It actually equals almost 1/4 inch, 1/8 to 1/4 inch, because of the cushioning of the seat and the fabric material here. So these adjustable legs allow me to adjust this at different heights to level this up when there's flex with this weight. So now that I have a way to distribute the weight, make this level and hold firm, it's absolutely stable. Same with the legs here. As you can see where the area is on the cargo here, where it flexes more, these adjustable legs are out farther versus the one at the back. But if you look at the bed, it's completely flexible. So this system gives you the flexibility of having a bed system that is flexible, because of the hinges here allow the bed to move like this up and down. And then you have the adjustable legs here that will allow you to adjust the different sections depending on your vehicle to level out. Now this here is designed so that any weight for these hinges is offsetted by leg here and a leg here to hold the weight and keep this level. As you can see, it's a very nice 72-inch long, 24-inch wide bed system. Now, I will show you what it looks like with the foam mattress setup. Now, here is the sleep system with the foam mattress. Now, this is a 6-inch thick memory foam mattress that I bought from Amazon. I think I paid $43 for it. I had it custom cut for $43. So this is exactly 2 foot wide by 72 inches long by 6 inches thick. And with me laying on this, I have plenty of headroom between me and the ceiling, and it's extremely comfortable. I'm a side sleeper, so that's why I got the extra thick mattress. 4 inches would have probably been fine, but I went with 6, and it's extremely comfortable. The other advantage of a sleep system like this, besides it meeting all 3 criteria of being lightweight, modular for storage, and easy to get in and out, is the fact that I also retained about 19 inches. It's about 16 inches or so here, but 19 inches overall of space, of usable space. So I can fold down my seat here. I can use that for storage. I have area here for a cooler. I've got area here for my table. I've got area here for my shoes or whatever I want to put here. There is storage underneath. It's not very high, but I can store extra blankets. I can store other items underneath here. I am looking for compartments that have drawers that can pull out that would fit underneath here, but that's fine. If not, I do have a little storage there as well. So that is my sleep system that was designed for my Ford Explorer 2018, but it was mainly designed for those of us who have cargo area that when we fold down our second row seats, they're not level with the cargo. So this sleep system gives you flexibility for height, but also gives you flexibility for the differences of contours within your vehicle. So it allows you to adjust your heights to get your level sleep area, no matter what type of terrain or what your floor system looks like. If it's unlevel or lower in some spots, you can easily adjust it so everything is level. I paid less than $100 for this sleep system. That includes the carpeting. I just used black indoor outdoor marine carpet. I used 3 2x2 by 3/4 inch plywood. I used 6 steel brass coated hinges because I just thought it would look a little nicer. I used 8 of these plastic table adjusting legs. I used 6 of those small little stool adjustable legs, and I used 1 can of 3M super tacky glue, and that's it. Other than the bolts, because the second panel, those legs can be removed using, it's just bolts and nuts, so I can easily remove them. They store underneath here. I've got Velcro straps underneath here that I can put those legs in. There's a container underneath for the screws. So if I'm going to be storing it for long term, I can take the legs off, fold it up. It lays basically almost completely flat. It takes up no more room than a coffee table, or an end table, I should say, and it's extremely lightweight. So tell me what your thoughts are, any comments, any feedback. But I hope this will help you, those of you who are trying to find a sleep system that'll work for your car or your SUV when you have seats or uneven contours within your cargo compartment. This sleep system gives you all kinds of flexibility to adjust it so that it's level and stable. So hope that helps you guys. It definitely helped me trying to do my own research and seeing all the sleep systems out there, and maybe this will help you put together a sleep system that'll work for your vehicle as well. Until then, you guys have fantastic camping adventures, and I look forward to your feedback.